your next step. If you have done this, I always like to put the marks that you see here on top of the fabric, and then I remove the foundation paper. And why do I do that? If you work with curves, you need the bias and the flexibility of the piece. And if you have paper in your bias, in your seam allowance, it will prevent you from stretching your fabric, and sometimes you need that when you have to ease the fabric in. So my next step will be bring the marks onto the fabric, and you can do that with a little tiny marker. It doesn't matter if you use a pencil, but just a little tiny marker like I do here. Just, this is all you have to do. This is the most important thing. And here, and here, and here, and of course this point here. If you have done that and you've removed the extra fabric around the piece, you bring the marks onto the seam allowance, you can remove the foundation paper. Again, you don't need foundation paper when you assemble the pieces. You only need foundation paper when you make the piece, not for assembling. In fact, it makes it so much harder when you have your paper in the piece. You also noticed that I use a light thread. In fact, I always use white thread when I assemble my pieces. And because I use so many different colors, from a very bright light yellow to a deeper purple, I love to use that white thread. Now we continue with removing the foundation paper.